We are here with Dave Raven, who is sponsored by Garage Gym Revisited. Hi Dave, to start, I want to ask specifically about Tuesday. We're out of the Manchester Premier Cup. What was your assessment of the game?
Um, Assessment of the game was what did we get from it in terms of lads getting minutes out there. Obviously, we want to win every game. We wanted to win the thing, and obviously we went out on penalties, which was really disappointing. We learned a lot about the younger lads, especially coming through, and they've probably learned a lot about themselves in terms of like the levels where they're at, where they should be at, where they need to be at. Um, but yeah, in terms of the first team of lads, obviously it's not our main priority, but you want to win all the time, and that was the aim. And I thought our team was strong enough to go and win. And yeah, difficult conditions as well, to be fair. They just sat in and made it difficult. But we didn't create enough going forward. And obviously a mistake by Dan leads to a goal. And yeah, difficult conditions, icy pitch, wasn't it? But yeah, it was good to see the lads get a run out and the under-21s get the chance to play as well. So that was really positive.
You've mentioned the level of youth involvement on the night. How happy were you to see that?
Yeah, it's great because that's what needs to happen. It's like the next generation of player needs to find their feet. They need to be comfortable in and around the changing room. They need to be comfortable with what we require as a group, as a team, our standards. And as I say, some of them will be comfortable with that. Some of them won't be comfortable with that. So they'll find their feet, and that's what it's for. You need to blood these lads and give them a chance.
To look at the season from a wider perspective, and it's nearly 2 months since we last caught up. What have made the performances since then?
So I think the performances have generally been good. We've had we had a poor second half against Warrington Town, where yeah, we just weren't at the race, and that's probably the first time I can say that, and the only time really. But other than that, I think the performances have been generally really good. Like Hyde, for instance, Saturday, generally we played very well. We lost our way slightly second half at times, but you would think we could see the game out, and then we conceded 2 from set pieces, which is a bit of a sucker punch to us. Overall, though, performances have been good, been positive, and I say we can fix them little bits. Then hopefully, performance stay that you can fix the little bits, and we'll keep moving forward.
Looking at your time at the club as a whole, you must be pleased with the progress the side have made since you've come in.
Yeah, I mean that's generally down to the players and their application, and we give them the ideas, we give them a structure, but then they've got a bit of freedom within that. So you've seen, I mean, recently, for instance, Ruben Grew come into the team and really do well and kick on. He's waited and patiently trained really hard, waiting for his chance, and he's took it really well. So it's just purely down to the players. Obviously, the start of the season, you got Deck unfortunately injured now, but he was pushing people, and there's just been that sort of mentality shift, I suppose, where they've driven it. We've guided them, and we've given freedom as well, and they've took it with both hands. Yeah.
Focusing in on Saturday, and it's Ilkeston who will travel to Broadhurst Park. How do you feel ahead of that one?
As always, big games, the massive, every game feels like a big game, and Ilkeston is no different. They're a good side, a strong side. Now they've had a couple of results lately that they wouldn't have wanted to have, so they'll be at it, wanting to change that again. So that's tricky to start with straight away. But again, strong side, they're up there at the end of last season. And yeah, experience in the team. So they're going to be a difficult nut to crack. But, and that should be the case every week. A different challenge for us. And that's what it is. It's a new challenge, a different challenge. So that's it. We'll organise the lads as best we can, get them ready as best we can, and get them out there ready to play.
Perfect, thank you. We are here with Andre Wisdom, who is sponsored by Terry O'Neill. Hi Andre, to start, how have you found the season so far?
Yeah, it's been really good. Playing in a different position, holding midfield, number 4 or 6, you want to call it. But yeah, so far so good. Enjoyed it. I think overall we've been doing well. Obviously we've still got a lot to improve on, and just hopefully continue in this run of games, especially during this Christmas time coming up.
It's your first season at the club. What have you made to it so far?
Yeah, it's been really good. I came in midway through pre-season. All the lads welcoming, know a few of the lads already, and yeah, it's just been good. Been enjoying it, training, playing, so no complaints so far.
What was it that attracted you to come to the club in the first place?
Well, knowing the gaffer, knowing Matty, knowing Dan was here, and my love for football really, so a bit of a no-brainer, local. So yeah, it was a good opportunity for me to just come and keep playing football. I think it suits where I'm at now as well. So yeah, it was a good choice.
Earlier on today, I was watching your interview with the BBC about the difficult period in your career over lockdown. Could you run us through what happened there for those that aren't aware?
Yeah, so I was playing for Derby at the time. It was a weird time in the world for everyone, not just including myself or the profession that I was in. And yeah, some unfortunate events happened. Was stabbed, and yeah, it was tough going through the process, mentally and physically. Body wasn't the same. I was trying to come back. Eventually got back onto the pitch with Derby, but just didn't feel right, and ended up getting another injury. Probably body was compensating for not fully healing properly, and yeah, here we are today, and yeah, still love football, still play to the best of my ability. A few pains here and there from what happened, but we'll get on with it.
You've said that there are still a few pains here and there. How does that affect you when you're playing?
How does it affect me when I'm playing? Good question. I don't know. Once I get on the pitch, it kind of blocks out. It's probably after the game and the recovery process, which is probably the hardest bit. Like in my left leg, there's a severe nerve damage, so it takes longer to recover and to get that feeling back and sensation back into certain parts of my leg. But just get on with it. The physios are good if I need any additional help, but I've learned how to deal and manage with it. And yeah, hopefully I can continue in that way, because so far, touch wood, haven't had any injuries, and hopefully I can continue.
You made sort of 200 professional appearances at the top level of the game. Is it now just continuing to play because you love the game so much?
Yeah, for sure. Had to come to the realization that probably my body wasn't going to allow me to enter back into a professional world. I took time off from football. When I started getting back into it, I seen that there was a lot of differences from when I was playing physically. So yeah, I'm here now, and because of the love for football, I'll play football every day if I could. But just as long as my body allows me to do that, I'll continue to. But yeah, it is what it is.
We know that you're currently doing your coaching badges. Could you run me through where the passion to become a coach has come from?
I wouldn't say it's a passion. I think I don't know anything other than football, so that's been a difficult process for me to quite comprehend what I'm going to do outside of football, and that was one of the routes that I thought it'd be a good route to take up, and a lot of players go through the process, and yeah, I'm just another one.
And then lastly, focusing back on FC, it's another big game at the weekend. How do you feel ahead of the visit of Ilkeston?
Yeah, I feel good. Always feel good going into any game. I think we should just concentrate on ourselves, not so worry about league tables, other teams. I think I can speak for all the lads here. If we play to the best of our ability, I think we can go up against anyone. And as long as we give 100%, that's what we can ask for, and hopefully it'll be a good result.
Perfect. Thank you, Andre.
No problems.